I need to get off Telegram, though. Whoops. Always and every single time. There, now people aren't going to think I'm ignoring them. I mean, I am ignoring them because I'm streaming, but it, you know, not you guys. Reach that. Oh. Entanglement. Okay. I just had a freaking good chili down me and feel pretty happy about it. It's juicy and hot, but also kind of mild. My secret / special ingredient is Compogon. A few random battles for me to get into the swing of how things work again. It is specialty Hungarian paprika mixed with some other stuff, but it's deliberately made to be ridiculously hot. Anyone interested, I can name it or maybe point to it, but on account of it being a product from back home, it is an export thing and therefore either hard to get or a little bit costly. Not especially so. I'll be flutzing about this save point for 5 to 10 minutes, wait for people to come in, level up a tiny bit. Actually, to facilitate that, I'm going to equip the lure jewel once I check out what this thing wants. Okay. So the lure mirror jewel, I remember, increased encounter rate without telling us. Which is very naughty, by the way. Don't ever bloody just not tell people. It's the worst thing. I mean, do I need cure? Do I have cure because I have 2 cures, or is something no cure? I think 2 fears are why I have Firaga, so don't touch that. Screw Asuna, basically, for right now. There, so this grindy bit should take slightly less time. He says to deafening silence. Come on. Yeah, arse. That didn't look like it sped things up. And of course, staying near this save point thing means I can have a free refill of the ability point thing, and not gonna run out. So I can spam each and every fight. Of course, this fucker's tough. Ooh, faith. There we go. Basic ass thunder, by the way. Should have cast it on range since she's the caster, but oh well. Now this stack had a powerful physical move. No, Wild Horn, yes. Wobble wobble, motherfucker, down you go. And with that. How are we doing tonight, my loves? It's Monday. I tried to drink through my nose. Highly inadvisable. Don't try it. Not fun. Just now courting level 40, huh? Not super happy about level 40. I've been told that I'm somewhat near the endgame, which is recommended that you tackle at level 50. In a sort of at least level 50 kind of way, so... You know... I might have gone through the game too good or something. Or there might be stuff that gives us loads of EXP. I have no concept. A load of them leveled up just then. Other Final Fantasy stuff. Opera Omnia has a returning Kuja event on the 9th. Features the release of his EX weapon, which makes him stronger. He's the kind of person who blows his load hard and blows it early, and then just kind of, yeah, very powerful, but in highly restrained bursts. I'm just gonna love making him more useful for a bit. Because he's a good character from one of the best Final Fantasy games, you know, Kuja. Quistis is getting her character release in the EX weapon in May as well. I don't know the exact date for hers. It might be 23. That's exactly 2 weeks after the 9th, but they might not want to switch over that immediately. Last fight before we keep going, I think. I don't want to bore people with the same thing for half an hour. Between that, there should be some small events that let you get premium currency to let you try and draw for better weapons. I'm more excited for Final Fantasy IX's Freya releasing in July, which is also when Sephiroth gets his EX weapon, unless, of course, the managers don't keep to the fan-suggested schedule. Which, you know, not a problem, but just it's a possibility. So you've already got Fira. I'm just going to leave the lore thing on you so I can level up a bit, possibly. Defense plus, what is the point? Have Asuna. You, on the other hand, please have a Fira, because I have a feeling... Wait. Strange. Alright, who leveled up? Kitty! It's the little kitty! Okay, no, he's... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Right. Yeah, I have to get that to get the decent stuff. Fair enough. Defense plus... That's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. Like, not only would we be immune to fire damage, but we'd benefit off it. It's only one of God fucking knows how many elemental types, though, so I'm also tempted to just not do it. On the other hand, there's sort of literally nothing else for the poor guy to get here, unless I did a stupid. I didn't. None of the options he can do, besides devolving, is available, because they're item triggered and we don't seem to have the item. Goddamn tragedy, that. Big ol' shark. Oh, I might have meant to make Rain stack small, so she became an M, so I could put that fucker on the bottom and reorganize things. I suspect that's the correct thing. So bonus crits either way. What's at the end of that? Customization. What's at the end of that? Critical plus Mirror Jewel into level 30 or higher. We clearly got that, and I could evolve him into something else again, so probably go this way. God, I don't know, I got a weird, pangy feeling of regret doing that. Yes, please, Cactuar hunting. Quest, I don't know how useful that is. Oh, that's 4. Oh, not your fault. It's your big buddy that ain't full, innit? No. What's down here, actually? Kind of nothing. Well, I mean, on the one end. Dress figure back to Searcher, or at 44 or higher, something else. Death Machine at 29. Sure, why not? Congratulations, you too can be a boss monster. Welcome to the training crew. Or something. Right. Magic and absolutely. Yes. Yes, that's really good. Holy crap. Circumvent. Remove positive status effects. Yikes. That's mean. Dispel, Aurora. It's pretty good. Rake. Endless Nightmare. Kids' games are always fun. What's this cute little thing gonna turn into, you reckon? 22 or higher? Oh, we're gonna see! Some sort of lightning... Lightning Behemoth! Seriously! I mean, that's awesome, but what the fuck? I've not heard of this happening. Heavy magic counter. Oh my. Magic plus mirror jewel. Thunderhorn. Woo-hoo! Nice. Adrenaline. Thundara. I mean, learning that if I had a... Okay. I don't think I'll use him, but it's nice to have him unlocked. That's not terrible. That is not terrible. It's weak, but it's not terrible. So I haven't gotten this one to evolve. I think what happened is I beat... That's an Iron Giant. I beat an Iron Giant, and that's why that says it's unlocked, but this guy doesn't have a path to it. We should fix that. Having a path to it means that I have filled in more of its board. It means that it gets a small stat bonus. Valifor, darling, what are you doing these days? Ah, yes, yes. That's what you're doing. I want that Aurora too, but maybe in a level or two. Enhanced Wind. It's also not bad. Got to do that, though, for the safety. Toot toot. Big fucking murder beast. I think I started raising the little one of this group. Yeah. Poison Touch. What's up here? I avoided Poison Touch for some reason, so something's got to be up over here. That's pretty good. I can Poison Touch, and then there's not a whole lot here, honestly. It's you know, it's a basic creature. Got to get that to do the thing. Yeah. And finally, this fucking steroid monster. Look at it. Oh my god. Oops. Help! I set something on fire. Oh, is it the oh, cool. So you can just crit like a motherfucker on demand. Yeah, I approve. I think I left the lure jewel on so we can level a bit faster. I'm a complete fucking idiot. I want to make the shark wall different. So... Okay, I didn't even get a warning that it would mess with my stacks. God, fuck's sake, chill. Right, select her and fix that in case we get dragged into fights as, you know, big size. That's actually not terrible. It's also the only option left. Whee! Oh well, so I'm gonna do Valifor. What if, I really want to use him? It's fucking Valifor, come on. Mega Shark will That fucking discrepancy, though. Jesus Christ, that looks awesome. If I were to downgrade to Valor for... Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah. That's not very good right now. So I figured out my life with that. Let's see, how do I... L1 and circle. That's the one. Gonna throw down another save just in case. I did nothing, but somehow the Mirage Manual percent went up by 1. What the fuck? Map is select? Map is select. Gonna go down there to the many Merc Rifts. Obviously something I will not do right now. But you know what? I might go and warp around and do the other Merc Rifts that I passed with encounters off, which is a legit in-game option. The simple reason being, there's that bit of extra completionism I can get out of it. I tell ya. Chives belong in Chile. And because they're the same family, aliens, they also play real nicely with garlic and onions. And you might think, oh, Mr. Map, why are you being mean to me? You might think, oh, isn't that a little too much of the same thing? No, they're distinct enough. Like, if you also put in spring onions or leeks? Not leeks. Is it leeks? Anyway, you know, yeah, it'd probably be too much then. But this gives a good balance, and especially if you put down the red onions to sizzle first, sprinkle some paprika over it, you will thank me. Hydro Twister. Let's try it. I was expecting more from that. I love that range stack can just ignore physical damage sometimes. So Lan hits for 500. Oh, she's much weaker. Jeez. I don't know what that was. Yeah. I think Mega Shortcall has an ability that gives him some sort of stat boost when he hits an enemy. It's all I can think about, but I can also not remember anything. Briefly check that out, because it's... And I'm sorry, but it is bothering the hell out of me. That's not good. Reteeth. On a crit, has a chance to increase attack power. That's delightful. Yes. I might try to get that crit and duel from someone and slap it on Rain. Cause boy howdy, yeah. I'm going the other incorrect way, and I do apologize, but this kind of thing is what happens when I'm away from the game, any game, for a couple of days. I'm like a confused old man. Hi, Grandpa, come to visit. How are you? How are you? Oh, I don't like this. Oh no, I'm old, I'm blind, I'm senile. I will be all of those things, but the joke's on me because I already am all of those things. I get it. I sees it. So just the only other bastard way I haven't gone. Of course, we'll be attacked once and I have to stop by the save point to replenish AP, but the EXP is more than welcome. Now, of course, they're flying. I forgot for a sec for it was Monday. We got a nothing amazing, exciting lined up. Debatable. We got a few things lined up over the next couple of days, some of which are exciting, some of which are not. And it feels nice to look forward to something, even if it's small and insignificant and kind of stupid in some instances. Oh, this again. I will have to topple them anyway. I may as well go at it properly. And you know, you regen AP you use every other turn. Every turn, but it'll take a while. Just spend AP. It's fine. You. Not flipping anyone off, that's just my longest finger and I'm right-handed, which this is not. Quite enjoyed today's Jimquisition, very correctly pointing out all the lacks and lusters of the Epic Game Store, and the kind of shit that they've been up to. Got some thoughts on it, but they're not the kind of thoughts people would like. I mean, I agree with Jim, is all I'm gonna say, because obviously, it's just... That would actually scare the shit out of me, too. Mm-hmm. That better be Doom Train, which it's not. Oh, hello. The fucking screaming! Oh my god, that's great. Keep forgetting I can do that. Hi. Oh, you look like off-brand Bahamut. I thought she would start the combat in confused or sleep status or something. Right, let's be annoying and start that way. You get to Libra. Why is it so weak? Why am I terrified? It's not an amount of health that I have to give a single fuck about. Which makes it worse. Okay, that might be it. Of course, it's a physical attack because we have just nullified it, so... Loser. Yes. Delicious. Keep doing that! Yikes. Okay, hits... Question... mark amount of... Oh, that's weaker. Ah. Well, good job that won't matter. Although they are quick, aren't they? See ya. I like how the rest of them just, like, keep floating and everything. There's almost a tacit, like, silent... Oh, shit. You know... Free healing, decent money, special currency. You can go become the Vampire Prime with some Mega Phoenix. Nothing terrible there, no. Done on rain, please. Clonk. I do not approve of this geometric shape. Hey, Hello Kaiser! Yeah, I don't shave, I'm lazy. I keep meaning to and I keep forgetting to. Sounds like an excuse, but that's the actual thing that happens. Like, I think... Oh, I'm gonna bathe soon, and then I'll... shave before then. Da-da-da, draw the water, da-da-da, in the water. Shit. How are you doing today, dude? Thank you for stopping by tonight. I watched you play this. Amazon Prime is scary, I know. Just getting around. Ooh, naughty boy. What were you playing last night? I saw you streaming. Breath of Fire 2, I think it was. How did that go? Breath of Fire 1, my bad. Eating some mini frosted bites. What are those, like, cereal kind of stuff?
そりゃ鍵なんだからそうなんじゃね。いや、ただのざれ言だ。忘れてくれ。
あ、いろいろありがとうございました。
サンキューな。自らの行いに後悔のないようにな。
How ominous! I quit Breath of Fire, boo! No, I don't blame you. I saw the shit you were going through even at that point, and I was just like... I don't know about healthy if it's frosted. That means sugar. Sugar is not healthy for you. Asterisk. Still, it sounds... tasty. What? Hello, Din. What? Hey, you got it right! So... what crawled up your button died, little guy? Yeesh. Ah, shit. I frosted it myself. That's a lot of innuendo happening over here. Ooh, this one does not act as a save point. That's more than moderately worrying. So... okay. Got 3 of the keys we need for our quest. And something else. Now I get to go into config and turn off random encounters and go after the old Murkrifts. It's down here. If I'm gonna go back to an older area, you know, to find stuff out, I'm not gonna fight enemies that give 200 EXP. I want to go into Dunguns. That might have one? No? I don't think so, that one. Another nebula. I don't know. Hello there, Mr. Dino. How are you doing tonight? Like I just says, the graphics got better and better in this game as it progresses. Like I said, I feel as if Square loves doing the dark side stuff. Yeah! I would certainly say they have that niche covered. And Dino says, did you get more premium currency? Yes! 6 of the rare gems. So I can do tokens and bots. Yay, people are friendly with each other in chat. Great approval. Now, I have the Flutter ability, which I didn't have previously, so there's an extra bit I can already go to. Probably. I'm not seeing a Murkrift crystal, which is fine because we have some sort of item that I can just use to warp to the beginning of the dungeon. So I'm not forced to also run back out. It's weird hearing that most of these conveniences were installed in the game because this is mainly a Final Fantasy entry for kids. Or at least it was made to appeal to kids. Which explains why everything looks awful. Characters, sorry. But I'm thinking, well, so what? Because we're veterans and we know what we're doing, we shouldn't have nice conveniences like warping out of dungeons or fucking warping between locations. I don't know, man. I would enjoy those. Just strictly speaking. How you tonight, Dino? Well, it sure looks like it was made for kids. I can't like argue against that because it just does. I think if they did this properly, if they didn't do the character designs this way, could have been a pretty good game for general audiences. I mean, it's still a perfectly fine, very good game. It's just... okay, so over here and up there, and probably use a flutter somewhere. Although, that's not... okay, so how am I meant to get to the other bit? There's a very easy, obviously visible bit over there. I meant to smash that rock. My bad. Of course, because this is not the fluttery one. Fair enough. It just looks like crap. The character designs, yeah. It's not even the designs, it's the art style. It's weird. It's like... It's horrible and wonderful at the same time. The fact that there's so many colors and so many varied areas, that's great. Everyone looking like a fucking Funko figurine? No. Categoric and total no. Alcaz says, if this was made for kids, then I would just die. It's difficult to figure out the mechanics. I was struggling so hard and had to start over because I got rid of a lot of my monsters at first that were needed. Aw. Sometimes you just don't agree with the game. I had to start... One of my all-time favorite series is Dark Souls. I had to start Dark Souls 1 literally 5 to 6 to 7 times before it actually kind of worked in my brain how I'm supposed to do things. So... yeah? The big-ass screen. I'll have to have a look around. I might have to turn encounters back to encounter whatever special... I was gonna say special creature might be here, but it might be chests. And if it's anything like the first dungeon where you had the big goblin very early on, then that creature should just be there in an event. So... Got an appointment tomorrow. Yeah, it's not bad. Bit middling, bit nothing, but it's an inoffensive bit of nothing. So there's that at least. Now, where's that item that boots me out of a dungeon to the beginning of a said dungeon? Is it miscellaneous? Teleport stone, yeah. Chat went places! Leave the plush art alone, I love it! Well, you're terrible! You horrid monster, squish, squish, squish. That's creepy. The Funko style is great, but oh god, it looks weird compared to the normal FF games. Why are you people ganging up on me? This is horrible. Like I said, have you played the Crystal Chronicles? No, I never owned the Nintendo console that I would have had to own to play it, but looking forward to the supposed remakes. Powerglow Forest is... that one with the Yuna. I think there was a Murkrift there that we ignored. In fact, now looking at this, I kind of remember it, yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and then there's nothing... Huh, there's a screen that I just simply didn't go into for some reason, and a whole bunch of other screens. Can we zoom out? No. Well, all I'm saying is I'm super glad I turned encounters off, because this would be a pain in the ass otherwise. I have not. Does it look weirder? I remember trying to play Crystal Chronicles on someone else's GameCube. It didn't look terrible. It didn't look infantile. Well, the Crystal Chronicles is the cartoon style of FF. This looks way worse. What? That looks weird. Super cartoon like Final Fantasy and different mechanics. I would never guessed it was an FF game. I don't know. I mean, you know, we have Unreal Engine stuff now. There's lighting, there's shading, etc. You had to hard code those in, and they weren't dynamic. They weren't very impressive. But I don't know. Like, it's really off-putting to look at these stupid hacky sack-looking models. I've had to like sort of keep stifling that all throughout my playthrough because it really is bothering the shit out of me. I think if they made one like this, with bigger maps, bigger scope, you know, more bombastic combat. Although the turn-based thing is nice to return to as an old bastard. There would be a market for that. There's a market for this. Although I don't think they thought so at the time. Square Enix's last 3 years have been spent going, oh, this game won't sell. It sold well? What are we doing? And then rinse and repeat. Go a whole bunch right. Oh boy. I love the series. Then came Crytek with their CryEngine that makes even computers today cry. No, I laugh at CryEngine now. Haha. But yeah. They did that because they're not good at anything else, I think. They couldn't tell a good story. But I guess that's fine. That's like Bethesda. Bethesda just makes you be able to play a whole lot of shallow content. But they're not exactly amazing either. Like if, oh, wrong way again. Because what they put out almost never works. Weeks, months, and often years of patches have to go by before the content is properly enjoyable. So that's their niche, is a whole bunch of shallow nothings. But there is so much of it that you're not gonna mind. Konami's good at being a prick. We all know this. Nintendo's got very good first-party games, it's just their entire sort of behavior with their fans is abysmal. Ubisoft's good at not innovating. Maybe that's why it's called CryEngine. Ooh. Ooh, you're my band to something, laddie. There's a whole bunch of nothing here. What about this way, which we haven't been? Is this going to be a weird mazy thing? Oh, it is. In fact, it's one of those infinite looping copy things. Okay, well. Bunch of glowy shit up here, so let's look at that. By which I mean fireflies, because you know. And now they're over there. About the one ever looping infinite forest dungeon like this I couldn't ever solve easily was the one in Vagrant Story. That thing is a nightmare. It doesn't help that they mistranslated the hint. They gave you the wrong hint on how to follow the way out. Badly. We can totally bring back the turn-based RPG aspect with super enhanced graphics and neat effects. I agree, and we maybe should, because turn-based is fucking good. Possibly. Now that's something I want to play, Alakaiser. Well, Crytek are quite innovative, though. Like the Vega 56 ray tracing thing. I don't quite know if Crytek had anything to do with that. They incorporated it, but as far as I know, the technology wasn't theirs to pioneer. That's where that page has been. Yeah, I was wondering why we missed it. 3rd of Lizulith Mithril 5. Mummy had to work again today. Well, it's no wonder everyone counts on her diary. She's so strong. Unfortunately, though, that means she's too busy to play with us, which means my brother's always in a whiny mood. But honestly, sometimes even I wish a little that she would quit her stupid job. Yes. Random? Ha ha ha! Yeah. I'm a little bit over-leveled for this. God damn, that's decent money. I can turn it into that without issues, and that's... I think that's everything. Infinite Maze is figured out. Then we're going to the other section with Yuna. Boo, 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 fall down, boo, boo, boo. That sounds fine. Okay, I must have gone past it. Please? Just not very well. Well, technically, any card with DX12 can run ray tracing, just not very well. That's a technicality. You kind of need the extra computing power from the... I'm gonna fail data, but it's... Yeah, ray tracing still isn't so efficient that you can do it without a dedicated component on the video card. The ones like mine get away with it, doing it easily and effortlessly because they have that extra component. I don't know if anyone remembers, like, GTA 3 era, when they weren't called video cards yet, they were called booster cards or 3D cards, and that's roughly when they were starting to take off, and everyone thought, oh, this game's pretty, and it's a whole 3D world, and you need to, like, I need a lot of horsepower to run it and whatever, and yeah, it's the same thing. Like, we learned to have to need 3D cards to output the various textures and polygons and whatever. And oversimplifying dramatically here. I think ray tracing is going to be like that, at least for a little while, but maybe once they figure their life out with the code of it, then we'll see the necessary optimizations for it. And I'm spitting a lot today. So I'm going to check in the inn in case there's anything I missed. And I'm going to go into the ice dungeon part of the game and see what's what. Hello. I found out that Undead Princess there is apparently from Crystal Chronicles. So, neat little cameo. But they somehow managed to make it run smoothly on a Vega 56. I don't want to say they didn't, because obviously I don't know. But there are a lot of tricks you can employ to make it look like something's working when something isn't working. Does anyone remember how Anthem launched versus the E3 gameplay videos that we got? The ones with forced, obviously fake friend chatter overlaid for no reason? Now we know that that was all a lie, because there wasn't a game then. There wasn't. There wasn't a working prototype. They couldn't have shown Anthem, because Anthem didn't exist. In fact, the name Anthem was picked up a week before the presentation. Otherwise, they were just going to use something super generic. But that generic thing was already sat on by like one or two big IPs, and so they had to switch to Anthem. Which is, ironically, it's less generic, but it's more nothing. There's a smashy rock. Of course, it's right near the end of the dungeon. Why wouldn't it be near the end of the blasted dungeon? No, well, hidey-ho. Curious what the smashy rock holds. It doesn't seem like there's a Mercrift indicator. Well, that could just be down to the fact that I didn't interact with it yet to register it on my map. That's wrong. Technology's going nice places, and I hope not Warframe. Warframe's done a good job of evolving since it came out. How is that possible? I played Warframe when it was brand new, just come out. It was a pile of shit. Unredeemable, zero amount of fun, smoking hot garbage pile piece of shit. But they fixed it. They re-released it, and now it's a game you can enjoy. You can play with and enjoy it, and yeah, respect. It's not as dramatic as normal launch FF14 and Realm Reborn FF14, but it's not that far off either. Follow, follow, follow. Only exit into the screen with the thing. Kind of wish we got an option to have the minimap not rotate with us. I would have just found that infinitely more easy. Infinitely easier than having to figure out my bearings every 3 seconds. Warframe's great. Try my PSU, but I forgive it. Fried, right. How? What? I thought for a point that GTA Vice City did that to mine. Oh, we have to literally go around the side again. We had a defective video card installed. I think it was the GeForce MX or FX 440. And I'd start the game to have the intro cutscenes with Tommy Wiseau, or whatever his character's name was, lol. You would, how do you get there? Hmm? I get it. My brain's slow today. It shouldn't have taken 20 odd seconds. So yeah, we got through the intro cutscenes with Vice City, and then you're at the point where you have to get on a motorbike and go to, like, I don't know, a clothing shop. Every time I exited the clothing shop, it was neon color checkered board eye rape motherfucker nightmare. Graphics severely bunking up. Was not a good experience. It might have more than slightly contributed to me disliking Vice City. That and the fucking helicopter, RC helicopter mission where you're supposed to sabotage a construction yard. That shit's awful on PC. Unfucking playable. What's this then? It's an endgame switch, that's what it is. Jesus shit. Right, Dino says. Well, my PSN didn't have an 8-pin connector originally, so yeah, let's hope it was only the PSU, yeah? I mean, everything is under warranty, but waiting is annoying. Is that a thing that you say is that sounds like it's happening now? And I'm kind of desperately hoping it's not, because that sounds overkill. Conditions met. What's this gonna do for us? Okay. What the fuck did that do? Was there somewhere I couldn't go before? Oh, the top left. Hello. Hello. I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to be able to do that. Oh, it is right when my vacation started and I want to die. Oh man, do you not have a console to fall back on? He's a big boy. Well, sadly, I'm not capturing these. I don't have light attacks. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get there. The thing that lets you turn into them. Or I could be completely wrong. Oh, thank fuck. That was worth going into this dungeon for. Probably. I imagine everything's evil in this game, so the holy element's going to be really powerful if I can just give it some working over. Now comes the fun part where I have to figure out who the fuck can turn into a holy dragon. Also items, yes, sorry. Zony today. I barely saved up for my PC and I ain't got the patience to save up for a console and jailbreak it. Ooh, that's naughty. Good news is I'm getting a... The fuck is that? I don't know what that is. I can't even... It's tech, because numbers, but what in the Christ is that? Creaky neck. We've been there. We haven't. There is a. I didn't have flutter for this section. That's what it was. Or, oh wait, huh? There's a Mercrift, and there's a flutter point. But I think I've been to it. We'll see. Ah, PSU 600 watts. The brand is good. Never heard of Cougar in my life. You might... I mean, you probably order it or whatever, but I was gonna say... If you can, try to go for a modular one, at least gold rated. They have certain standards. $600, yeah. Sounds fine. Although... So Warframe fried your PSU, but your GPU is fine, and your CPU is fine, and your motherboard's fine. That's weirdly lucky. Gold 80 plus, that's a good one then. Some people just think it can carry this amount, so I'll just get it. And they get surprised when surprises happen. Not that one. Although... Cannon... Where the fuck? Where's that facing? Oh. Good enough, yeah? And then what? No, that's the correct thing. 25. Yeah, let's kick ass. Phew. You say weirdly lucky, but it's common for me. I have fried 3 PSUs. I'm gonna sound like a dick here, which is not my intention, but have you thought that maybe there's something else wrong at that point? Like, that's not a good sign. It's a miracle that none of your other parts went with it. All just some weird Chinese one since I couldn't convince my dad, but I need a more expensive PSU 50. Yeah, small wonder there then. Yeah, let's hope this Cougar brand is gonna behave better, because I have literally never fucking heard of it. And that's like the faintest bit worrying. Because I'm not like the ultimate authority on power supplies, but... That wasn't worth it. That particular thing wasn't worth it. But no other parts were fried. I guess they had good protection against that. I'm assuming to avoid lawsuits. Which would be copious. There's another floaty spot and an exit that I haven't been to. My. Okay, we're gonna go and have a look at that before I warp out of this Dungan. Oh, for fuck. Where it's to the right and then up and then save point. Oh, no, that was where the ship was, which means I have been there, but there is still the matter of the weird flutter point over here. Plump. I have vague half memories of doing this particular one. But I guess not. Also not worth it. When is it due to arrive? Your PSU. I know what it's like when your PC's not behaving. Low Seas, is that the Sharkwall map? I think it's the Sharkwall map. And there was the Rainbow Shore, which was a whole lot of water, and we kind of explored it, but not super 100% completely. Hello, Murkrift. 32! My. That's adorable! What are you? Dramut. Are you gonna turn into Bahamut? Please tell me that is what's happening. Oh wow, that's nasty. That is fucking nasty. Dispel counter, come on. Fire, Ice, and Thunder. Very weak health-wise. So I gotta be careful with that. Dino says... Couldn't order it yet since holidays. I'll be ordering it tomorrow. So if you have any idea of a better brand, may as well tell me. Yeah, I can try and have a look. Are you in the US? Just so I know what market to look at. Because for the US, you have the very good option of Newegg to shop from. So Fire, Ice, Thunder. Okay. I have to make sure I don't accidentally kill it. Will it survive a thunder attack? Well, I survived taking it on. My patience is doing a thing. This should open up for a weakness. That's a very small window. Then one more Thunder. Should open up into a level 2 weakness. Which is not the best thing. It's not ideal, but I'll probably go for it. Okay, that's where I have to be careful. If Lan tries capturing and he gets countered, he can counter the counter and fucking kill it. Dino says Bulgaria! We have Arties here. Ah! Then I won't be able to tell you about the market, but I can certainly give a good recommendation. Of course, it might be one of those cases where you pay a little bit extra for the brand name, and I'm desperately trying to think of like ways to not get that done. Do you have Amazon in Bulgaria? What am I doing? Capturing. Stop with fucking focusing on Lan! You wankpot! Oh boy, it's gonna die if I do that. Juggling 2 health bars is kind of annoying. I'll be honest. And then Thunder in a minute. Level 3 weakness, thank fuck. That's so fucking irritating. Why do you insist on picking on fucking Lan? What is it with the hate boner you got for that guy? Come on. I'm gonna heal it with the potion again, just so I don't accidentally counter kill it. Because that would just be the worst. Tough little shit to capture, so it must be good. We do not. I mean, we do, but the shipping is super expensive. Ah, like I pay for 2 of the things I'm buying, sometimes more. That sounds like you're your border patrol will force the full value of the item on you as tax to pay, which makes no fucking sense. And I had that once. I had a friend send a USB stick, just as a casual little birthday gift from the United Arab Emirates. Shitty, standard little USB stick, but I liked my data, and it was before the internet was big, and I needed to move my shit around. So he sends it. I get a call from the border patrol, or border tax people in Hungary, ages ago, saying, oh, well, we've got this. It's valued at this, so pay 98% of its price if you want it. No, fuck off. It was marked as a gift. Sit and spin, motherfuckers. No. Idiots. Be Quiet is an okay brand. Their main draw is that they do not produce a lot of noise, and they're more in CPU and case fans. I have that exact kind of fan set. I can't speak for their power supplies. I can have a brief look in a minute if you'd like. It is a mini Bahamut. What do you mean frenemies with Tidus? Tidus. Knows 3 elemental spells, Gaze and Light Flare. Also knows Sizzle, Chill, and Zap, and we have access to nothing that knows Chill. So, I gotta put him in my party now. Because this dungeon that we're in has paths that only open with Chill. Sadly, he doesn't seem to transmogrify into anything, so we're not going to be able to get a full Bahamut. But I'm taking the little fucker with me. In fact, he knows Sizzle and Zap, so you know what? We're going to replace it with this shitty little robot eye crap can go away. I have to fight at least one fight, so I can unlock those abilities. So I'm going to have to go into menu to turn off no encounters, and then get into a low-level fight, so we can level up a few. You get the idea. Dino says the same thing I have reacted to. Haha. Mickey Mouse. Why, hello there. Why, hello there, huh? And then I got arrested for sounding like a complete pedo. Better not do that again. Okay, I thought... Oh, you had to be big to pick that treasure chest up. I thought, how the fuck does that make sense? Get into a fight, you oh, okay, is this a no-fight screen? Is that what it is? Welcome back, Alucard. English accent, Mickey Mouse. I'm glad you said English, because it's better than the Hungarian that I don't have.
Wanna sit down for some tea and crumpets?
Why are decent PSUs so damn expensive? Man, decent anything's fucking expensive. It's how the fuckers make their money. RAM used to be the cheapest, easiest component to get until everyone got super fucking up their ass about Bitcoin mining and the prices jumped to impossible levels. RAM's expensive as shit now. I had to stick with 16-bit because upgrading to 32 would have broke my bank a bit harder. That was only 6 levels, but that should be enough. Bloody brilliant, Mao. Ooh, let's see.
Hey, I want some update. There's a Mickey Mouse.
It's Mario and Mickey Mouse had a really disgusting baby. That's what that is. Oh, that's gross. Good boy can do a love loop. It's a basic ass +5 of no value. Option to transmog does the percent thing, so at least that's that. I'm raising your big boy shape, ain't I? Fair enough. Well, I got my RAM. It was 40 euros for 2 gigs of 4 DDR4. Yeah. Everything's DDR4 or GDDR4. It's more the speed, RAM speed that you pay for than what ancient standard it runs on. Although we're slowly moving past that now too, I've heard. Why do I have a Mimic? I know I keep a Mimic for some reason. Oh, maybe the fucking Kiraga. Yes. That is a bloody good healing spell. No? Yeah. Because it says you can you can look and compare prices and run compatibility on a site, pcpartpicker.com. It was 2666, that is a decent speed, and I can easily OC it to 3K. I would not recommend touching overclock on pretty much anything as a casual user, but especially not on RAM. There can be very serious issues if your clocks are mistimed or not perfectly aligned. Okay. But that would kill my warranty. There's that tiny little problem too, but it's mainly that if you homebrew shit and it explodes, then yeah, you can't... You're done. That's nice. That's crazy, but Disciple counter is fucking broken. Here's a boss who buffs. Don't care. Dead. Fire and Blizzard are next to each other, but then there's no Thunder. It's all the way over here for some weird reason. Idk. I'll go for more defense for now. This is also a dungeon I have no business being in. So I think I have to go back to the Low Seas dungeon, which is probably the one I meant to go to in the first place. Dino says, I only do MG megahertz, I don't touch timings, by the way. How does RAM explode? Loudly. Worst case, the PC doesn't boot 3 times and then resets all settings to default. No, but like if it thinks that it works, you can run into a situation where Windows is trying to move around data to like make your shit happen and lead to severe corruption because of a small little mistiming. I've seen people who brick their systems with this because Windows was trying to do things with its master boot record. Did not... I mean, mind you, that was pretty much a decade ago at this point, so... Probably got safeguards of some kind back. I mean, that was Windows XP. It wasn't a bad Windows operating system at all. I mean, Windows 7. Windows 7, duh. Or you can remember the mobile battery for 20 seconds to reset all settings. Yeah! Yeah, no, enough for that. Why am I here? What am I... Yes, we need to warp to another dungeon. I think the worst I've seen someone brick their system, and it wasn't their fault at all, was they were running Windows and they had a manufacturer utility to update, flash the BIOS of the motherboard, update firmware basically. They were doing it, and then Windows says, hey, I have to do a Windows update right now. Shit's turning off. That was, fun. And this isn't it either. I'm gonna try this whole shark section ago because I can just kill them now, but... Where's the section where we ran into snow? And we had all sorts of puddles everywhere and... You know, I'm pretty sure it was right around after the part with Faris's pirates around, I can't words, but I know what I'm talking about, and that's the important thing here, kids. Embarrassed by how, correctly I sound like an old bastard. I'm gonna be a crotchety old man in a couple of years. It's gonna be great. I wish it was this easy on the first time I did it. Wow. I have never had to move anywhere or let go forward. Ah well. Got a little project kind of thing I'm doing after World of Final Fantasy concludes, then on off. So Saturdays I'm going to try something specific. Unless there's no way to do it that particular Saturday. But once World of Final Fantasy concludes, my new main thing is going to... We are here, that's weird. My new main thing is going to be... a series of games that everyone loves, very correctly. And I might incorporate Yakuza Kiwami 2 in there somewhere at some point. Crotchety. Ah, yes, but I will not do crotcheting. I know what I said. It's for old people, and I'm never gonna be that old. I'm just not. Valley 7, Windswept Mire. Moderate backtracking. I might stop for a bit soon with the backtracking anyway. I want story stuff. There's a Murkrift. There's a section that would have needed chill had I had it, which I didn't. Some sort of weird bonus screen over there. So, yeah, go south and east and north. Alakaiser, what are you gonna do since that you stopped at Breath of Fire 1? What's gonna be the new retro thing that you're doing? Have you done ActRaiser on stream yet, for instance? Well, there's a neat little action game that a couple of people have heard of. What is it? It's called... Fuck ActRaiser. Oh, do tell. What's got you? What? I mean, if I want to sell them for money, but again, I can just grind or I can just cheat engine in a bunch of money. So that's a bit of a dud to high ethers. The game is enraging. Ooh, awesome. Dino says, is Deep Cool any good, or have you not heard of them either? What? With a name like that, I'm not fully sure why they would be in the PSU market, unless that wasn't their mainline focus. So basically, I haven't heard of them either. Not for PSUs. So gotta keep in mind when you have a Sony product, if someone says Sony made an electric toothbrush, I would have been like, don't trust that shit. That's not what they do. They do movies and TVs and games consoles and shit. Not toothbrushes. What? Okay. Murkrift on the left. Not trying to play Batman NES version like Enraging Game. What does that mean? Brief alt tab so I can look up some for PSU brands for Dino, because I'm embarrassed at the fact that I can't fucking name a single one right now. Corsair is really good. It's not that they didn't start in PSUs as far as I can remember, but generally they're quite good. I think I have a Corsair myself. Never heard of Seasonic. It says EVGA, they're alright. Corsair, they're pretty good. Cooler Masters, again, not their main expertise, but they're pretty good. Antec, no, I heard of them, but they feel like a budget option. NZXT, never heard of them. XFX, that sounds like a porn site. Thermal Take, they're good. In fact, I'm just gonna grab this link and copy it into chat. May or may not help Dino. Plow. Corsair expensive as hell, EVGA as well. Yeah, but it won't fucking explode. Have it up version of Seiken Densetsu 3 or Seeking. I'm not thinking about that. You mean translated? Dubbing implies that there's voice acting. XFX are one of the main AMD suppliers. Ah, that explains that then. AMD is the budget option. I know how that sounds, but I had an AMD machine once, and it was an underperforming pile of shit. It cost half as much as an Nvidia machine because it did half as much as an Nvidia machine. Pissed me off at every turn, the goddamn thing. I played that. I played that version 2 decades ago. It's a good fucking game. Although, do you know about why techs are imbalanced in that game? There is either an oversight or a deliberate design decision to fuck you. There are enemies that have full screen special text that wipe your ass. Or, better yet, enemies that use their massive counter-attack text when you use yours. Which means that sometimes you want to not limit break, because you will die. I can't super remember the exact way that works, but I know that this was a thing. Because I ate a lot of shit playing that game. I don't care if they resist it, they still take decent damage from it. Dino says, well, now they cost 50% as much as an Nvidia machine, and yet they perform on the same level, if not better. So it's been said, but I will remain skeptical. I stopped giving a fuck about AMD a long time ago, but when I did, they were still having very bad issues with just updating drivers. At a point where half a decade ago, everyone figured out how to do correct driver updates. I mean, 5 years is not an insignificant amount of time, especially in tech. How the crap do you get over there? Is there a flutter point? I'm gonna have to see that. I'm never buying an AMD anything again. If by some accident they get the PS5 patent to do the whatever unit in there, then that's an accidental purchase. I refuse to support AMD after the disgusting state that company was in. Like, the parts they pushed out were not good. I got burned, and I have issues with forgiving. Forgetting and forgiving. So, I have zero idea how you get up there. That's clearly a door that you're meant to get up to. But it's really fucking high up. And nothing I see... Wait a sec, what? Huh, let's try that again. Because I think the rest of the dungeon's mostly done. Yeah. The only thing I can think of is you have to flutter across up top somehow, but... Because now we're on the... Oh, there's a switch, for God's sakes. I am the least unobservant person you will ever fucking meet. Okay, no, I think I know why I didn't do that the first time. Still, this should be fairly easy. That's already 100. That one's heavier. Chat moved on a whole bunch. Alkaiser. I'm also thinking about playing Zelda: A Link to the Past for a quick fun run, and Robotrek. Never heard of Robotrek, but it does sound fun. May go ahead with the Zelda fun run casual play. Dino says, my RX 580 is cheaper than a 1060 and performs better on newer games. Has like 5 frames less in DirectX 11 games. And now I'm going to Google that, because that sounds suspect. RX 580 versus 1060. That's not even remotely what number I put in. Thank you. 580, not 680. Wow, that is... It performs better. It performs worse in some key games. But apparently it does a few things better. It's the... I'll let you see what I'm looking at. But, like, this is fucking hilarious. PlayStation using AMD chips. Unavoidable. But my $100 CPU is a quad-core 4-thread 3.5 with a built-in GT 1030. I don't know what more you want. Anything built-in it can go in rotten hell because it is literally worthless. That's me speaking from a purist angle. That's not a GPU card. That's not going to play you games. Not the good ones. Quad 3.5. 3.5 on paper is really good. It's just I don't trust that their 3.5 is actually 3.5. Alakai's will be right back, but boy, not buy. 680 isn't out yet. Wait till next year. No, yeah, it was me typoing. I will be right back though because of the need to pee. Hello. Holy crap, chat ran away. Dude, I'm back and you're gone. Welcome back. Sad day. Thank you, Dino. Sad day what? My computer was playing Apex 1080p low on solid for 40 FPS. Yeah, have you seen Apex's requirements? Because they're not big. They were made to be playable as many computers as possible. And, actually, technically speaking, they're very scalable. There are many and very good options. Like, respect to developers for that one. He got spooked by the power of Red Team. No, AMD is poo. Not that team. Nobody made a Russian joke. By the way, why did they have to disguise themselves as Team Rocket members to infiltrate Team Rocket HQ? What? They ain't small either, and it's a $100 CPU. You're missing my point here. I don't know. Many things can run many things. Like, integrated graphics cards, you don't want them. You just don't. Like, 40... It'll work. But you said you were playing it on low for one thing. What happened to Twitter when I wasn't looking? No! Forgot what I was doing. I'm not gonna reach 150 fire resistance, am I? Shit! Balls. Well, fuck. Gotta come back to that later. That's made me annoyed enough to go and have to do the story now. And I have to sneeze. That sneeze did not come with a partner in crime. Thank fuck. Go up, turn that back on, warp out of here, go back to the main story, because this is poo. Phew! You don't, Shadowrun's also an option. Wait, Shadowrun Retro? But it's a $100 CPU that manages to play games at a decent frame rate, which is damn near unheard of. I don't... That's not good enough. Maybe it's remarkable. It's not good enough. It's... Is it $100 right now? Did you get it $100 on offer? Maybe it's the other components. Thank you for the bless. I might burst into flames, but it's fine. Right. God, I only want the blessing of one god. I don't know which one. Wait, did I not? I have memories of going into that building. Said memories must be false then. What's on the left? Oh no, that's the train graveyard. Yeah, that's why I have been in. Got it for $80. Do you not have a dedicated GPU, I'm thinking? Some games are GPU intensive and take the load off the CPU because there's not a great load to begin with. I was gonna say, why did we get an area title screen again? What's where? That's the... Why are there two fucking exits and entrances to the exact same screen? What sense does that make? They really... What? Big old book with a save point next to it. No, I thought it was an optional boss. Because next to it are hints as to which specific one it might be. But I go where? Back out! Yeah! Why? I guess it came here to ask him. Wasn't there a... like radio tech? Huh? Cat. Hmm. What the fuck is that? That's creepy. I don't have what you want. Excellent. See, oh, there's a different one. Sure. Not gonna do it, but I'll take it. Have you tried googling the exact PSU that you're trying to get, Dino? The Cougar... something 600. If all else fails, you can also... You can, Google it, see how it performs, if there's any known issues with it, or, user reviews. I usually go for user reviews first. It doesn't matter what specs it has. If it's like a 2.3 and everyone reports that it fucking blows up. Was that there before? I don't think... yeah. I don't think this was here before. Good job on the creepy guys. Shit, now he's made me think about it. So, I'm weirdly particular in anal bad things. The whole purist thing, the AMD thing. But also, and I adore Persona just as a series, usually. But Persona Q2 is coming out. I will tell everyone not to buy it. Because it's probably going to be the same pile of crap that Persona Q was. And what it is an Etrian Odyssey game with just Persona skin. Etrian Odyssey gameplay is not good. It can be enjoyed, but it's not good. It consists of annoying, overly deliberate traps, broken gameplay, no balance, random bullshit enemies that will fucking kill you, often unavoidably. It pretends to be this old school experience for like Dungeons and Dragons players because, oh, it's very hard and you have to draw your own maps. Sure. But if your core gameplay loop consists of grind your fucking ass off, you're doing it wrong. You have made a bad experience and you should feel bad. So, I'm unfair to bullshit, even if it's things I like. Like Persona games in general. Every Final Fantasy game that comes out nowadays with all these nods to older games or crossovers or whatever, I'm thinking, just reference things, please. Doom Train, Moombas, acknowledge more of your past. Like, Doom Train was a hilarious concept, very useful too. It was a status dump on the enemy and has never been referenced, as far as I know, anywhere. Not accurately. Like, might be offhandedly mentioned, but not like shown. What? What? How did we get to Maple Story? Oh, look at the cute little penguins. That one's for Benedict Cumberbatch, who can't say the word penguins. It's freaking adorable. What? Oh, we left Maple Storyland and now we're in Kingdom Hearts Land. Huh. It kind of looks like Besaid.
ようこそグリモワルの天国へ。ここは気候がいいのです。
Haha! Penguins and penglings, yes. Hello, Drags. How are you doing tonight?
叫びたくなるな。
Have you seen the videos of Benedict Cumberbatch not able to say the word penguins?
まずはあっちに見える町の方に行こう。
Like, it doesn't sound like it's gonna break you into riotous laughter, but it will. Excuse me, is that the item that gives everyone shell? That's even better! Wow! I'm gonna like that. Itching to get into some fights to be able to level up my Bahamut dragon thing. I have to find that holy dragon. Oh yes. So, do you know about, Let Me Smash? Do you know about that one? I'm actually worried about not having Dark Defense or Holy Attack so close to the end of the game. I'm so comfy with my current little setup and the paradigm of how things are. Its comfort zones are fucking awful.
じゃあ海の中の神殿について。海底神殿？この辺りじゃ有名。じゃあ海の中の神殿について町の人に聞いてみようか。
やっぱりこんな手紙じゃん。あ、あんたたちもしかしてミラージュ使いなあ、魚の鱗を持って。
I think I have a couple, but not that much. Or, apparently, yeah?
ああ、告白の時に魚の鱗を一緒に渡すと必ず成功するってのが。あ、その顔変なジンクスって思ってんだろう。確かに魚の何はともあれ助かったよ。
I don't speak good enough Japanese to know exactly what was said, but the guy uttered the words henna jinx. Now, to me that says that he probably told us not to be weird about it and jinx it. Or that it's weird and otherwise it jinxes or something, but there was reference to this being very weird. That's probably not reachable still. Or fuck me sideways. Either works? That's not a screen yet. Okay. Leviathan comes to mind.
海底神殿に興味があるの？ここにはいろんな人がやってくるけど。みんな海底神殿のことは知ってるみたいなのです。
でも誰も行ったことはないみたいだな。
名前の通り海の底って言ってるから潜ろうにも息が続かないみたいね。
線路はなかったから列車も通ってなさそうだしな。マン、悩み事、相談受付中。
Pentalogist.
もう悩みを受け付けてるなんてすごい人なのです。
ああ、そりゃ大変そうだな。
よろずよよろず、万事ってこと。
バンジー？ジャンプ？
違う。
Pentologist.
あらゆること。なんでもないってことよ。
What, so someone with eyes?
何でも悩みを聞いてくれるなら海底神殿への生き方も相談に乗ってくれるんじゃね？行ってみようぜ姉ちゃん。
Need to drop the
ちょっとラン
thingy. Huh. Good job not seeing that, idiots.
あの建物だな。
Now, who is this gonna be? Oh, fuck me.
今度こそ成功しそうですわね。
Yeah. Not a fan.
材料が足りなかったようですわ。
頼もう。
Maybe she'll be less irritating in this one, though.
しないでよ。誰ですの？あらあら、大人とは珍しい客ですこと。
あんたか？何でも悩みを聞いてくれるってのは。
ええ、言ってごらんなさい。どんな悩みなの？海底神殿へ？はい。
なんかあそこまで行けるようにこう水で息ができる魔法とかそういうのないのか？
水中呼吸。魔法かどうかは置いておいて。難しくはありませんわよ。ただ海の中で呼吸したところでいいことなんてありませんわよ。海流のせいで視界も悪いですし、広すぎて退屈なんですもの。そうなんですね。
いやいや、退屈かどうかは置いておいて。
そうね。難しくないんでしたらお力を貸してもらえると助かるんですが。
そうそう、頼むよ。
ま、それがあなたたちの望みなのでしたらちょうど都合がいいですわね。都合？よござんす。そちらのへっぽこもとい、そちらの坊やから参りますことよ。
息が。
ちょっと一体何が起こってるの？
Tiny problem.
息が出てくるんじゃないかしら。どうして？まああなたそりゃそうでしょう。水の中で息ができるようになったら今度は地上で息ができなくなるでしょ。分かっててやるな。あらら、私の親切に対してそんな口を聞くの。
Ah, that explains that.
私ぶち切れますわよ。
Well,
すごい魔力なのです。ねえ、謝った方がいいのです。
she is obviously a pain in the ass, though. I think we're meant to lose this one, given the 0 damage that I basically did to her. I was hoping I could poison her if this wasn't completely losable. Unwinnable. I can't take this seriously. See here, Alakaiser. Okay, buddy, I'm off. Good to see you. It's great having you here, Alakaiser. Thank you very much for the visit. Have a rest. Have a great rest of your day. I almost said evening, but your time zone struck. Thank you very much for being here tonight. And what am I doing? Poisoning myself. Ha ha. What if I ignore her defenses? Much better. Wow. Ah, not winnable. This is just not winnable. I mean, you could grind out a bunch, but... Anyway. I know I can't take this seriously. It doesn't have the Shantoto is an asshole. Just an asshole. And then they give her the gimmick of rhyming for no reason, and it's just... a little bit too patronizing. Plus, I never played FF11, so... most of it's just who gives a shit. I'm scratching the outside of my nose, by the way. Hmm.
あら、お目覚めですわね。じゃ、あとはよろしく頼みますわ。
Ah! Hello, Tedious!
わかったっす。
What is with that accent? Is that authentic? Did you always have that? That's adorable but weird, but what? Okay. I'm just gonna be here confused. Don't mind me. Tedious will probably be fine if Blitzball exists. Then he has something water breathing. Might just be really good lung capacity. That's never been explained as far as I know.
陸で息できなくなってるんだけどね。
海底神殿なら何度か行ってるから案内するっす。
He most definitely has an accent, but I'm not culturally educated enough to point out what time.
私たちウッズヒルにも帰れないんじゃない？それは大丈夫なのです。
おお、タマは海の中でも平気なのか？
人と一緒にしてもらっちゃ困るのです。ええ。じゃあタマだけが神殿に行けばよかったんじゃ。そんなの無理なのです。
Yeah.
この先もお約束のごとくミラージュのスクツじゃなくて巣窟なのです。タマだけじゃすぐにパターン9なのです。はいはい。で、この状態でウッズヒルには戻れるって本当？あそこでは時間だけじゃなくて魔法の効果や呪いの進行も止まるのです。だからナインウッズヒルに戻るのは問題ないのです。よかった。けどウッズヒル以外のところには行けないってわけよね。
Stop talking!
ま、サクッと海底神殿に行って。あれ、鍵見つけた後、これってどうなんの？
あ、それなら俺が呪いを解く薬を扱ってるから大丈夫。
よかった。ちゃんと元に戻れるんだ。で、これ呪いなの？
マジで？
だって
Stop talking! Jesus shit!
そうだったんだ。まあ、ちゃんとこれが解けるならいいけど。
Oh my god.
でもそのシャントット博士から
Ponder the color of your fucking pants next, would you?
交換だと
I need to wait for these fuckers to finish.
って言われてるから頑張って手に入れるっす。
ヘッポコ。
兄弟？うわぁ、私がヘッポコ扱いなの？ランだけじゃなくて。
ね、そこなの引っかかるの。
ところでその
And for all that,
何なの？
scripted fucking.
そうそうそれって何です？
アチョっていう、あ、ちょうどそこ泳いでる。あれのクイーンが流す赤い涙がアチョルビー。
へえ。でもなんかすごくレアそうに聞こえるけど。
More. It sounds like it would be painful. Rubies are sharp. The stones.
1億キルはくだらないって聞いたよ。
マジで？
Like, if that came out of your eyes, I'm pretty sure you would never cry again. By the way, I'm settling on the Cougar something 600 since, unlike the other ones, within my budget, which isn't a lot, it at least has a bronze rating. Apparently I was looking at the wrong one when I said gold.
まあ、この話はまたそのうちな。
I don't know the functional difference between a bronze and a gold, so I can't advise you on that. Do have a Google around, see what other people have said about that particular, that particular one. If it likes to not work or go away after 2 months, if it's a good one. A little research can save you a lot of headache. So Tidus's accent comes from the fact that he likes to affix "su" at the end of some of the words in his sentences. I can't give the exact example because of that 2-minute comedy routine we endured on the swim down here, but it's noticeable. There you go. Cougar. Oh. Okay, that looks decent.
Ah, 見えてきた。
It is sunken and it looks like a temple. Checks out.
じゃあ、俺は海面の方で待ってるから。
Oh, excuse me.
頑張ってアチョルビー見つけろよ。
ああ、頑張るぜ。
それ、そもそもの目的 的じゃないんだけど。でもいっぱい見つけちゃえばもうギルには困らなさそうなのです。
おお、タマいいこと言った。姉ちゃん、いっぱいアチョールビー見つけようぜ。
だからそれ目的じゃないって。とっとと海の鍵と
Dude, it says, well, I have, but the only stuff I found is buy X or buy Y. Or look at this tier list that doesn't even 50%. The tier list that doesn't even list even 50% available PSUs. Fuck's sake. So nothing set in stone. Well, it comes with a 3-year warranty, so fair enough. That seems like it's a acceptable sort of length. Because I think even, especially because most of the countries in the EU are only the minimum amount that they're required to give you by law is 1 year. So anything above that is generous, I suppose. Ugh. Creeps me out to say that. Night Squall. Sleep. Pretty generous EXP for the amount of nothing challenge that they give. A shark one in jungle camo. Watch out for their sneak attacks. Wait, hold a second. How does jungle camouflage even work outside the jungle? Took up by the fish out of water. Ha ha ha. Dino says, so everything here is 2 years plus, unless it's like my GPU, which is second hand, and still has 1 year left. It had 2. Alright. So that's, is that the GPU that exploded, the one you mean? My bad.
何かの理由があって人やミラージュを引きつけて離さないようなそんな力に感じるのです。本当だ。むしろ浮かび上がれないね。でもこれなら地上と同じように動けそうなのでランやレイには都合がいいかもなのです。それともしかしてなのですが。
おお、何それ。
場所によっては壁にも引き付けられてるのでこんなこともできるみたいなのです。
Fair enough. Oh, whoops. Yeah, no, that's me. I confused GPU and PSU. I read the correct thing, but my brain doesn't pick up on it. GPU explained, my PSU is fine, my GPU is fine. Also, it's like the RX 580, which I got for 130 euros, which is really good for a Sapphire Nitro 8GB plus 8GB card. 8 gigs is pretty okay, yeah. My poor 970 was 3.5 due to controversy. Thanks, Nvidia. In 2014, but it tried its best, and it actually did work really well, but now that 3.5 isn't gonna cut it. Yeah, I need to find a save point so I can keep level grinding here in a little bit if I need to. Ah, that's main. I thought that was something there. 3.5. Yeah, they advertised it as a 4 gig RAM card, but I don't know exactly what it was. I can't recall like accurately, and I don't want to just pull something out of my ass. But because of things, it ended up that it was actually a 3.5 gig VRAM on that particular GPU. If you can Google GTX 970 VRAM controversy or something. I'm sure something will come up. But if, like, I can't be sure what I'm saying, then I'd rather not say anything. Nah, 3 should cut it. Well, not with the era we're entering. Bloop. Crit. If the 1060 can have 3 gigs, yours can as well. What? Well, I mean, the 1060 having 3 gigs is actually worse in retrospect, because I think it was released in... I had it up there in one of the links. I think it came out in 2016 or 2017 or something. So by that point, it still had... that's how that works. It still had 3 gigs. Am I missing something here? Huh. Damn it! Keeps doing a thing. Where are you guys? See Serpent, huh? Okay. Rain has water attacks. Duno says, for those unfamiliar, the controversy surrounds the GTX 970, which breaks its 4GB VRAM into 3.5 chunk of GDDR5 and a separate 500MB that runs significantly slower. Also 2015. Oh. My memory's shit. Sorry about that. Oh, you probably meant for the 1060. I did. Meant to add spike for a second, so sorry. That's fine. I have weird Twitch issues. Some people are going to say that it keeps stopping and starting or buffering, or some people say it's fine. And then different days, different things happen. I just do what I can, I guess. I guess because I'm just an affiliate, not like a proper partner. Maybe Twitch does throttle affiliates or lower, because the really important people are streaming Fortnite and nothing else exists or matters. Oh god. Fell asleep in the bathtub. My neck is very sore as a result. Delightful level ups. In fact, our little Bahamut dragon should get a few skill point increases. With that 18. Whew. Oh, it's Far Cry 4. I'm just trying to remember what sort of... You know, when you buy a video card, they almost always try to saddle you with a game so you can go and enjoy your shiny new graphics. Mine was, at the time, was Far Cry 4. Pretty gorgeous fucking game. Okay then, that fight solved itself. I want to, like, raise a team that I can... I'm mostly focused on fire, and I don't have good healing yet. Might be a serious issue. I might just be able to buy loads of X potions or whatever later, which, please let me do that, because otherwise I'm slightly fucked. Heal to be making it capturable, them. I got a code for Battlefield 5 and Anthem with the new card that I bought recently, and I tried to give them away, but I managed to not figure out how to do it until they expired. Which is fine, because they would have only been playable on, like, the GT, you know, the very strong ray tracing cards that just recently came out anyway. So, basically, if you buy one of those cards, you would have had them anyway. So I just ended up having to get new out-of-the-box pair codes to give away on my stream 6-month anniversary a few weeks back. Like, unlike Far Cry 4, which I was pretty excited to play, neither game seemed very appealing. Almost messed up. What happened? Are you alive? I was about to download Apex on my brother's laptop. How did you make that kind of mistake? Which is... Excuse me. Which is an i3-2350M Intel HD 400 laptop, so yeah, not good. No. Yeah, no. I'd rather that over what they call a gaming laptop. Because at least with those old machines that aren't even pretending to run games, you know they're not going to do it. Nobody's telling you that they're going to do it. The only ones that can do it are the ridiculously overpriced ones. Connected to my monitor. Oh! Oh, I get it. You share a monitor. Right. Ooh. And it was a bit of a reflex. Did it not sort of strike you as weird that you didn't have Apex installed on that particular machine? Of course, both of them are asleep, of course. Uh-huh. Stop doing that. Fucker. Like, oh, this game is missing, better download it. Oh. No, yeah, I would have thought with how much you seem to like Apex that you would have been like, huh, this shouldn't be a thing. Well, camera angles are being dodgy over here. Trying to hide something, probably. Definitely noticing that lore jewel
結構
working really good over here.
ここ昔生きてたの
Huh? Ooh, level up!
はいはいそうで
I've had a few games uninstall themselves on Steam on an old HDD with bad sectors. Then they didn't really uninstall themselves as much as they went missing, did they? Had to re-download, so not super weird for me. I've had weird experiences with tech. It seems like it. If you had your PSU fuck itself 3 times, I know it's the whole cheap Chinese part aspect of it, but still.
受け返すと泥沼か
Hard drives are probably worse. Because you can just replace a PSU, but you can't get the shit back on a hard drive that catastrophically crashed. You should be able to, but in practice, it's a bit hard. Hmm.
頑張ったかな ボケ返すと泥沼か
Know it. Oh, is this it? I was hoping there'd be more. Well, fair enough. Him big. Here's this physical attacking motherfucking powerhouse. You want to capture it? Give it an attack boost. No. Ow. Jeez. Unless you have a backup. Also, I'm thinking, real talk here? And I was taught to do backups and best practices and shit at one point because I studied a thing. Nobody fucking does that shit. I took these courses 3 to 4 years ago, and even now nobody does that shit. Also, I'm thinking of getting a nice SSD for my brother's laptop just because it has a that's gonna cost you even more than regular SSD because laptop parts have to be specially engineered to fit in an SSD. I can't exactly show you my old SSD right now, but the sizes, the form factor they're called, because they have to be specially made for certain laptops. They cost an arm and a fucking leg. Never mind paying the professional to put it in, because if you tamper with your laptop, you open it, that usually voids warranty. Because you're not, like, certified to tinker with it or something. They had a justification for it. Terrible one, obviously, but...
Yeah,
54 is really fucking slow, though. On the other hand, if your CPU is that kind of crap... I don't know, man. I wouldn't. Just because... things will load faster, technically. But if your CPU and RAM can handle it, then... I'm pretty sure normal 2.5 SSD fits in any laptop. Also, this laptop is beyond warranty. Ah! Well, you don't have to worry about doing that, at least. It's possible that SSDs work that way. I was basing that off of the whole... the other components, like, that's why when someone says, oh, my laptop has, like, this video card, so it should be fine, it doesn't. It has a shitty, weak-ass derivative, at best, unless you dramatically overpaid for it. Then it might have a slightly worse version of the actual thing it's trying to ape, but one that's better than what people usually get. M.2 drives. Yeah, they're the new... Wait, are they the new tech one, or are they NVMe drives, or the newer one?
マジでこんなところにもいるの？
本当。
Don't have that.
はどうしてるね。
Bollocks. I'm not totally sure either. Like, there's a part of me that wants to be skeptical and sort of point to the fact that laptops require different mechanics and mechanisms because they're supposed to operate as machines with, you know, on a battery. You have to charge them up and run them around, and that's probably why there would have to be a different part put in, but then I don't actually know laptops in enough detail to say conclusively. My god, it's DDR3. What? The RAM? Or the... I don't think SSDs can be DDR3. The only two things I know that work off that sort of standard are the GPU and the RAM. Laptops are weaker because of the batteries to save power. Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is when someone comes out and says, "Oh, this laptop comes with this super powerful video card," no, it honestly does not, will not. Otherwise, it will cost an arm and a fucking leg. It comes with a shitty imitation little chip. But they call it that. It might be 1060M for mobility, but it is gonna be a tremendous far cry from what you should be getting. And yes, the RAM on my brother's laptop is DDR3. Yeah. I'm astonished, as I haven't seen anything other than DDR4 for quite a while now. What, was it? I think it was new when Modern Warfare 2 came out. What, 2007 then? So it's... Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to turn off encounters for a while. Because apparently I missed the chest somewhere and I don't feel like slogging through enemies while I'm looking for it. Chest with an item in it that we need to progress. I am blind. I'm fucking blind. God fucking... There's no save point anywhere, is there? There is not. There's the Warpy Gate. I might be able to get a refill there. What level are we? 43? Yeah. Yeah. Dino says... Oh god. It's called at 1333. That, yeah. It does sound like a total budget machine. So you probably get an 8 gig stick for super cheap. Hopefully, it's so outdated now that you might have to look on eBay or something. Processor ain't half bad for what it's worth. Decent machine for daily use. If you change a couple of parts here and there. If you're just gonna, like, internet and email or university stuff, taking notes, basically anything's fine. It's just when people start being like, hey, I need a machine for university for these ridiculously basic tasks, and then they start changing what they want. They start saying things like, oh, well, actually, since we're here, could I also have one of the strongest video cards in the world in it? Why? Well, because Excel will load faster. That's not even remotely how that works. This is a specific example I've had from 2016, I think. Someone was gonna enroll in university and they knew nothing about computers. And they asked for my advice. I gave them my advice. Then they chose to ignore it. Which, by the way, is a rude fucking thing to do. Like, it's different to, hey dude, what do you think? As opposed to, could you please compile over 3 hours enough data that I can make an intelligent purchase for my university life because I'm a poor, broke college student? Or university student? Or gonna be. And he then says, well, no, I'm just gonna overpay for this machine that I don't need. Like, the embarrassing thing is, he had a very good gaming desktop. There was nothing stopping him from bringing it to uni. Nothing. Whatever that is marked with a new screen symbol, so let's not touch that. Go to the save point, replenish my thing. Ah. You have got to be... Okay. I was gonna say, the save point shouldn't be gated behind this guy. I'm using this for presentations and oratories, and that is what I call easy money. If some dumbass comes in asking for a cheap laptop and saying shit like that, I am pushing the most ridiculous shit to them. €50. Yeah, like, comedically, I agree with you. On the level of sucker. But I wouldn't actually do that. Because it's just fucking nasty. The frame after I turned the fucking encounters back on, we get a big ol' encounter up our ass. Yikes. Yikes! That was a good crit. Gonna examine the Mercrift, maybe check out the other screen thing. But first I would like to throw down a save and have another pee, because I drank way too much iced tea tonight. Now the game's got some noise going on, so I can't put AFK music on, but I'll hurry back.
Hello, it's me again. Oh!
Ah. So I completely didn't do the thing I wanted to do. Shit. Not a cutscene, thank fuck. But that will be. Gonna go back and check out what does what. Does what, does what, does what does what. I hate the idea that I have to get rid of my nicely configured, somewhat highly leveled team to adjust elemental... But I will have to actually work in a way with something to incorporate Kiraga or a decent-ass healing spell into my repertoire, because there isn't one yet, right now. I can heal 2,000 health in one go, but that's tied to AP, and, yeah. Little fucker. I found an 8 gig. 30 euro. That's expensive as shit. Like, for how old and crap it is? You know, no offense, but... yeah. Where'd you find that? That seems a bit scalpy and gougy. You should just be able to go into some grandpa selling what was in the garage store and pick it up for 10. 30. 45. Fuck it. What? What in the Christ? Loads of penguins. Oh no! Mind Flayer! Oh boy, I do not look forward to this. Please be vulnerable to being blinded. I would very much appreciate that. Or that. That works, Excel. None of them got blinded. Okay, so I have to unconfuse Lan so I can do something with him. Or I can be a piece of shit. Okay, basically Bulgarian Craigslist. Ah. Oh, wait. OTX, right. I read that as okay. Crap eyesight. I mean, surprisingly, it is the cheapest so far. I don't know. That laptop's not meant to be used for anything heavy duty. I don't know if upgrading it has a point. Like, you could probably get away with getting a whole other new laptop with drastically better parts over trying to upgrade it and still having the crap parts. Thunder. Nope. I'm gonna go now, Naga. I'll keep looking tomorrow, so yeah. Good luck with that, dude. Thank you so much for staying here for a bit tonight. I don't know any Bulgarian good market sites. I'd love to help you, but I just, you know, zero information on that area. Best I can tell you is try to Google for country plus term, depending on what, if it's it. Yeah, there might be something you can find on Google, is what I'm saying. Also, are you in Sofia, or am I just, like, imagining that you told me that once? Bonk. Don't know what that clamshell thing is about. I'm gonna guess that it warps us back up to the surface or something once we're done in this actual screen.
なんとあのトンベリども鍵を盗んだだけじゃ飽き足りずここにキングまで呼んだというのか。やはりあやつらここを乗っ取るつもり満々ではないか。お、そこにおるのは誰じゃ。人？それも女性の人か。なんと珍しい。よければ最近の丘の話など聞かせてもらえんかの。
姉ちゃんどうしたんだ？
Well, she's friendly.
お、あれって
And now she's in love. Okay, okay, she's just said, I hate men. She actually literally said, I hate men. That's interesting.
俺限定
だけなら差し出すので落ち着くのです。
Well, that's annoying. So is that. Damn, that was easy for the amount of EXP it gives. Ah, damn, the stream is too interesting. Ah, I'm sorry. Thank you for sticking around. Don't stay up too late or whatever for, you know. Don't impact your life for my sake. That's the word. What she actually said was, "Oh, you idiots! I hope you die."
すげえ罪悪感なんですけど。
とりあえずこれでいつでも戻れるは戻れる。
Dina says, "I have no choice but to stay." No.
ここまで来た意味がない。
It's only 11:35.
そうね。それにさっきクイーン
Oh, you're 2 hours ahead. Okay.
鍵を盗んだって言ってたか
Fair
ら。
enough.
おお、やっぱここにあるんだな、海の鍵。
あるみたいね。
Right. I still don't know how you can
持ってるっていう
cry a jewel without
しましょう。
having your face fall off, but no treasure chest. No. Anything on the right? No. Random encounters? Not in this screen. Okay. But as soon as we leave. Ah, cutscene.
あれってクイーン？
おお、なんか開いた。
The fuck? We're already at the bottom of the ocean and you go lower. It now looks like a giant toilet bowl. Well. Let's see where this leads.
なんか目が回る。
どっちに進んでるかわからなくなるのです。
I'm pressing nothing except down, by the way.
ならないから落ち着く。
姉ちゃん、
何を？
前に進んでる自信なくなってきたんだけど。
まあ確かに前には進んでないわよね。下に進んでるんだし。
やっぱりそうなの？姉ちゃんどうしよう。
Interesting.
なんか神殿っぽくなくなってきたわね。
死んでない。
Ah, wow! That looks like it's gonna fuck me sideways. Oh, boy. Poison, thank fuck. What are you guys up to? Wow, that entire stack is hyper weak to lightning. Eats the shit out of water. Big damage too. Alright then, lightning it is. Fair enough. Dino says, one of the rare occasions the split screen on my phone is useful. Hey! What sort of phone is it? I can't do split screen on mine. I haven't figured out how to yet. I guess that part of me is like an old grandpa. Nah. This one's mine. Samsung S7 Edge. Dude. It's got my logo on the back, which I can't show you because I'm fucking stupid. Girlfriend got me that, wife got me that for Christmas 2017. Ah, the Xiaomi Redmi S2. Haven't heard of that one. I know the brand, just not that particular phone. I kind of want to alt-tab out and compare specs with mine. The geek in me is finding it awful hard to resist. Whoops. Tomberry be like, hey, do a lot of damage to me to capture me. Does a lot of damage. No. Pick one. Ow! Another shit. Eventually. I'm gonna try something else. Or it can go fucking kill itself like that. Yeah, fuck you too, dickhead. Well, if you're gonna waste my time, just fucking... No. If you're gonna waste my time, just fucking die. Asshole. Oh, it ran away! You waste my time and then you run away, you pile of shit! The way I do it is click the square for recent apps, and top left it says split screen. Click that and hold one of the recent apps and then drag it on top. Huh. Just gonna give that a brief go. Okay. Launch Chrome. Okay. Launch YouTube. Okay. Do. I don't think I have that option, but you have reminded me that I could Google it if mine can do it. Android, whatever the fuck I got, Android 9, should be able to. Like, the phone isn't super new. It wasn't new when I got it, but it's actually a pretty good little phone. Picked it because the battery life is pretty crazy. And main thing I give a shit about, so... Petty grudge. Sure. Yeah, baby Tomberry looks like a pile of shit. Normal Tomberry, dubious but better than big ass. I'm guessing big ass Tomberry is gonna be like, owie? Somewhat decent. Actually, I was thinking, why the fuck are Tomberries in the sea? That makes no sense. Then I just then, as I was accepting the fact that I told it not to come with me in my party, I saw its tail and it's vaguely fish-shaped. It's like if you see just above the head, it's got that whole distinctive fish thing going on. I look forward to my little secret project. Got most of it set up. I just need to beat World of Final Fantasy and yeah, I'm gonna start part 1 of it probably soon. Are you fuckers weak to lightning? Yes, you are. Hmm, 45. I was wondering where those 10 levels were at the start of the stream, and now I'm just thinking, oh shit. I knew it! Fucking knew it when I saw that save point. Well, that's fine. What'd I get? Something new. Oh, a couple of... yeah. I'm guessing we're gonna have to refight the queen or something. She went down a hole, and the first fight we had with her, she was embarrassing. And I can't see that being the resolution for that. We're either refighting her, or, like, her pet or something. There's gotta be more to this. Right, what to level up? Yes! We like that. Mmm. Now I have run into the problem of being unable to raise this guy any further, which means that he's kinda dead weight, so I should replace him with something else, but I don't know what. I'll think about it. He's not very powerful, but he's versatile. So I have to pad my team out with him. Tiny bit. You're maxed. That's fine. Oh yeah, I maxed him too, dirt. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. Ah, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to go down to items. Oh, sorry. Now we get to save. Dino says €100 for a Mobo CPU and RAM bundle feels bad, man. Sounds like it's a private seller. They love to pretend everything's a classic and ramp up prices. So, Tom Berry King then.
なんじゃありゃ。
でっかいトンベリ来るのです。気をつけるのです。
手に持ってるのもでかっ。
あれじゃ済まないわよ。ですって感じなのです。
いやマジで怖いって。
Thank fuck I got the little shits out of the way real quick. I would have been suffering a lot of incidental attacks if they weren't dead. Nothing impressive or dangerous about this guy that I can tell. I'm gonna wait for it. That's pretty bad. That'll do a lot of damage if and when it hits land. Dino says it's an i3 6320 with a B25 250M, an 8GB DDR4, 2133 RAM. You're looking to upgrade. Oh. Yow! The only reason we didn't fucking game over was because of that one passive ability. Are you fucking serious right now? Motherfucker. Yeah, I was waiting for that, little fucker. That's ridiculous. Fucking Christ, I cannot believe that we survived that on a whim. Yeah. that shit was. Bye, motherfucker.
いいバトルだったな。
The amount of EXP he gives me makes me think I wasn't maybe supposed to win this even. Although... Now everyone's grudge is a fun attack, it works off based on the amount of enemies you killed. So it will kill you if you have
さっきは悪い
trained a lot. Yeah, I'm sorry about the nothing I did, Lan.
は言ってないからな。だからありがとう。なんて絶対言わないんだからね。
Oh, good.
おーい。
鍵は持ってけ。バーカ。まあとりあえず鍵も手に入れたし、なんとかなったわね。
Oh, randomly there was the key. I didn't even pay attention to that. There's somewhere I could go after this. There is an exit
そうね。
thingy.
先に薬もらおう。
No, not it, no. Well, cheapest 8GB stick is a 27 euro. Does he... Did you say it had a 4 stick combo for 8 total? Slower, but yeah. I really wouldn't. That, you know, it's... that RAM is faster, but... Yeah... I wouldn't. Nope. Better to look at a full new machine. Oh, this is a... Huh. Okay. It's a single stick. Fair enough. I mean... It's an Yikes. It's an improvement, but it's like... so very marginal.
入れたんだ。すげえな。
薬は？
これっす。
I like how the actual scenery wants to be Besaid from FF10, and then you have these no-effort houses that do not belong in FF10.
いいもんじゃないってシャントット博士が言ってたこと、少しだけ分かった気がするよ。
まあ、また潜りたいって時があるかもしれないから、こっちも渡しておくっす。
Poxy Ale. Anti-Poxy.
あなたたち、やっと見つけました。
Hey, didn't you get owned by
ユーナさん？
Featherface?
知り合い？
What are you doing here?
よろしく。
あ、はい。召喚師のユーナです。
召喚師。俺初めて会った。
お久しぶり、ナナです。あ、そうです。なのですとか言ってる場合じゃありません。あなたたち、リディアとエイコに何をしたんですか？ちょっと待って。リディアさんとエイコさんがどうかしたんですか？どうかしたじゃありません。二人ともあなたたちに会った後、行方が知れないんです。
はあ？
じゃあ、あなたたちは本当に彼女たちの行方を知らないんですね。
I just want to get an 8GB stick. Currently has 4. It barely holds 3 tabs open. Ah.
その、もしかしてなんですけど、二人に何かがあったとするなら、何ですか？召喚師が狙われてるんだってこと、ありえませんか？召喚師が？あ、そういえば、あなたたちと会った後。
Well, that did not take long.
彼女は俺に任せろ。ちょ待てって。
Bullshit, Titus can do that.
ダメ、もう姿も見えない。
局あいつ何なんだ。
あいつが他の召喚師もさらってったの？ユーナさんのことはティーダさんを信じるしかなさそうなのです。
今度はなんだよ。
What the fuck?
鍵？
Oh. Yeah, when you said you can barely hold 3 tabs open, I have 57 open right now. I need it for my research. And that's only half true. It's just shit that I don't want to close because it's easier to be able to just click to it than type in an address. And some porn, and some videos, and some resources. Twitter, 3 Gmail accounts. Opera Omnia roadmap thread. Well, something's happening. Lol, with brand new DDR3 RAM for €30. Wait, what? I feel like I missed a bit of context there.
第19幕。もう一つのナイン打ち。
Oh. Well, it says brand new, but do they make those sticks?
クリスタ
Or
ル。
does it mean new in the sense that it hasn't been used?
誰だ。
あの先にはあなたたちが求める答えがある。
答え？
ファーナー・ルース。
え？
彼女に会いたければクリスタルの塔に挑みなさい。
やっぱり母さんがいるのか。母さんは生きてるのか。
4つの鍵を手に入れたあなたたちにはその権利がある。
消えたのです。何なのですかあいつ。
姉ちゃん行こうぜ。
待って。
なんだよ。
今の女の目的は何？なんであんなことを私たちに？
いや、そんなことはわかんねえけどさ。じゃあ行かないのかよ。ここまで来て。
それは。でもラン、ちゃんと考えて。この世界おかしいことだらけだよ。
そりゃ人がちょっと小さかったりとか変な世界だけど。
違う。変とか。
You don't like dwarves then, Lan?
予言といい、私たち何かの物語の登場人物のように、
Oh.
まるで誰かが望むままに都合よく進んでるように思えるの。
はあ、いや、姉ちゃん相変わらず考えすぎなんだよ。
ランは考えなさすぎ。
いや、まあそうかもしれないけど、そんなには都合よくなんて言ってないって。何度も死にそうになってるし、ミラージュだってちゃんと集めてなきゃここまで来れてないだろうしさ。それって結局俺たちの実力ってか努力の玉？
もしかして賜物って言いたいのです？
あ、そうそう、その玉のものってやつなんじゃねえの？
はいはい、もう玉のものでいいよ。なんか玉が決めたみたいに聞こえるのです。どうせ他の選択肢なんてないみたいだしね。そういえば英子もそんなことをつぶやいてたかも。
姉ちゃん？
さあ、クリスタルの塔を目指しましょう。
お
Brady. Well, new area with new enemies to punch that will not be fucking resistant to fire. Hopefully we'll stop exploiting my weakness and give more EXP.
パリンとかいかないよな。
割れても大丈夫大丈夫。
Oh. Okay, hopefully that's the top of the stairs, not the bottom of it. Nope. There was someone on the screen below that I didn't talk to, but oh well.
Oh? いつの間に戻ったんだ？
違うのです。戻ってないのです。似てるけど違う場所だね。
It is similar.
でも
古い感じって言ったらいいのか？
そうだね。ナインウッズヒルと違って本当のゴーストタウンみたい。
Well, at least I can warp back and get some potions and shit from what's her face. FFS, it has a life... What? Oh, for fuck's sake, it has a lifetime warranty. DDR3 still being made, but not in large quantities. What's the for fuck's sake about it? That sounds like a good thing. That might be it. That might be the one I was going for. Oh boy, there's absolutely no better healing available, huh? Right, I'm gonna bust out the big guns here for a sec. The vastly overpriced stuff at the bottom does not agree with me. You'll see why I did that in a sec. Yes. Except maybe not that. Fucking Pokemon shopping music is driving me nuts. It's nice, I love it. But it sounds so much like Pokemon, it's making me go... Oh god, these ones are even more expensive. That's better. Lifetime means the lifetime of the product. Ah, so once it does the warranty... I see. Yeah, that does sound a bit unhelpful, doesn't it? Gonna go peek into the Colosseum because we got, like, at least 5 levels since I last looked. There will be some egregiously overpowered shit for us to fight still. Like level 60? 69! Giggity giggity, no thank you. But I can punch these fuckers with no issues. I don't care if you resist it, you're blind. And now you're dead. I'll take my one measly X potion, thank you. Oh jeez. Not that then. Oh. That's a yellow team, alright. Fuck off with missing. You, Ha! Critical nothing. Best outcome. Ass. Don't know why I did that. Ugh. Idiot. Oh, sick. What happened? What happened? Yeah. No red. You survive and murder them. Oh. Okay, that was kind of worth it. Two thingies. Apparently my brother's laptop has already been tinkered with since it's not supposed to have a 160 gig drive. That doesn't seem that far-fetched to me, exactly. Like... Might have been a big new drive when it came out, but... I don't know. Oh, we have to... Oh, boy. Well, I lose. Although I've managed to blind them at least, which is nice. Piss off with missing. Piss off with that shit immediately, too. Wow. Bastard face. Neat attack, but what the fuck? So glad your counter misses. But all these things pointing to it, dude. You just if you just get a new laptop. Like at this point, at least you'll have the benefit of other parts that aren't ancient, but also, you know. That's gonna suck. Oh, geez, that's pretty alright, though. Well, you say new laptop, but it's a 65 euro fix for an SSD and 8 gigs of RAM. Is that... Can you install these yourself, or do you have to pay someone to do it? Plus shipping... I don't know. I don't know. You get an SSD, but on a computer that crap? Again, no offense. You could. You could. But I don't think you should. That's all I'm saying. 10! Okay, that was worth my time. Holy shit. I can, yes, and shipping is free. Good on that, then. Why is it Oh. Oh, I like free shipping. That's a good service. Good job you can put it in yourself, though. That's a very specialized skill set to be able to tinker with laptops like that. Hell, if you wanted to, you could advertise that you do laptop repairs yourself, and you could clean the bank really, really easily. People overcharge for that service quite badly over here. It's not. Maybe? I don't actually know, so I'm not going to pretend I know what I'm talking about there, but, you can make a lot of money off it if you wanted to. Coliseum punching. Resist sleep, huh? Yeah, not down there, no. Ooh. Maybe these two, then we can keep going. Most people in this town are somewhat tech-savvy. Oh, lucky! I have the, like, automatic instinctual urge to ask what town that is, but... maybe that's not information you want to share. Or you would... No, that's maybe not... Maybe that's not information you would want to share. Ugh. All I know about Bulgaria is that Sofia is the capital and that's it. And geographically uneducated. Okay, that was a whole lot of fighting for stuff. Do you know where Belgium is? Yeah? In Europe. I don't know the borderings. I thought Hungary bordered it, but apparently... I think you said that it almost does, but it doesn't quite. Bulgaria. I think I said... Okay, so now I'm at the point of tired where I think I said Belgium when I meant to say Bulgaria. So if I did, I apologize. I'm merely just passing out. I know the difference between those two countries. I probably did say Belgium then. Yeah, sorry. I meant Bulgaria. Belgium is pseudo-France. It's like northwest-ish of Hungary. That's all I know. Is that one at the end still 5 stars? It sure is. I'll probably do these off camera. I feel like they would just take a while. I know that's only like 20 p.m. here, but I think we go to bed too late and yeah, not enough sleep or something. Because I shouldn't be this way this early. Bought things from her. Maybe when the last chapter lands, we'll be able to come back and buy actual healing. Let's keep going then. Just a brief bit. How very near Automata-esque.
クリスタルの塔ってことか。
戻って。
あ？
Hi, Tara. Oh, good, they have you doing the one thing you're known for.
窓アーマー。
あなたは一体。私は戻って。あなたたちは先に進んじゃ。どういうこと？
なんだ？
あなたも召喚師なの？
Huh.
逃げて。
Hello, Tribal Ifrit.
この人どうしちゃったの？ミラージュと人と両方の気配がするのです。
どういうこと？
それにあの魔導アーマー見たことないよ。何にしても相手は容赦なしっぽいのです。気をつけるのです。
Weak to Earth. Okay. Not a big issue. That's a bigger one. I want to do Tremor on him, but he is flying and therefore it would miss. Dino says, I'll need to check what the HDD on the laptop is tomorrow, as at the moment I'm supposed to be asleep. Ah, dude, don't... I like hearing that, but don't impact your life because of me. I'm ending soon. Anyway. Whew. Okay, she packs the big-ass punch too, god damn. I need to eliminate one of them from the fight really soon too. I'm just thinking here that none of these seem to be magical attacks, so I might, in a second, summon one of my big boys. The highly physical resistant one. Thank you for critting, you piece of shit! Motherfucker, the exact amount that it fucking needed too, I bet. Twat. Fuck it. Mate, I really fall asleep before 1 AM and that's only after work, so no worries. Plus... Holy shit. We got our own boss monster! Wow! Excuse me for that, but Jesus shit! That's pretty good. One of them's gone. Plus, it doesn't matter if it's 8 hours or 5, I feel the absolute same. As in, I want to fucking die for an hour, and after that, we are good. Yeah, yeah. I'll exist on 5 hours of sleep. I won't be happy on it. It'll work, but I prefer more. That sort of thing. So I know what you mean, but unfortunately, I, unlike most people, don't have the luxury of being able to take naps unless I'm tremendously well. Like, if you see me saying, or indeed having a nap, you know to be ready to call the ambulance. I think the last time I had one was a couple of months ago. I had an earth-shattering migraine I just didn't have the capacity to deal with in any shape or form. I once slept for 12 hours and still felt like shit. Fair enough, you can oversleep too. I mean, you know, you can die from hyperventilating or taking in air, the thing you need to live too much. You can also kill yourself from aqua poisoning, from water, from drinking too much. Life is great.
気を失ってるだけなら先に進もうぜ。また襲われたらきついしさ。
この女を厳重もろとも倒すとはな。頼もしいことだ。しかし、これで全ては整った。
やっぱ中も違うんだな。
エレベーターもないみたい。
マジで？
階段を上がっていくしかないみたいなの。
What's with the white spinny crystal?
一緒に頑張るのです。
おいってお前乗ってるだけじゃねえか。
Level 30 Ferv. Could be better. What? What did I not mouse over, you asshole? There. Jeez. Mm. Phew. That way of saving still restores all of our health and AP and stuff. Okay. Just gonna look for someone to raid because I think we're ending here for tonight, everyone. Appreciate the time taken to come out tonight and the chatting and the lurking and the similarities. Thank you, Mr. Alakaiser and Dino, for keeping me company for these past few hours. See who are we gonna raid? I could probably raid Mr. Alakaiser, especially since basically nobody is online that I know of that needs a support otherwise. Oh, he's playing FFA. Not the current guy we're raiding, but still. It was a fun stream. I thank you for your kind-hearted lies. I appreciate them greatly. Which is just a weird roundabout way of saying I don't think so, but thank you for saying so. I know I feel like I got loads of room to improve. I do have something in the works, but yeah. Have a good night, Dino. Man, good luck with your research. That seems like an annoying problem. The laptop research thing. I keep trying to raid people on their channels where I don't have permission to raid. Damn it. Alright, Mr. Alakaiser is playing A Link to the Past. Thank you everyone who came out today. Hope you have a great day, a pleasant evening, and a restful sleep. We shall be back tomorrow with either Borderlands with Drex, Mr. Demon Drex, or we're finishing up this tomorrow, if we can. I don't know how close we are, but we're obviously close. Then I'll put my project into work whenever this is completed, the World of Final Fantasy. So, have a good one, everyone. Tutu. Raid. Stream.